Hi students, welcome. So this is CBSE Maths 10 previous question paper of 2019. So this is a very simple problem. The question number is 21, right? Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial 7y square minus 11 by 3y minus 2 by 3, right? So this is our equation, quadratic expression, okay? Yeah, polynomial. Then find the zeros. So first question, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Okay students? Yes. So first of all I want to know what is zeros and coefficients. See, what do you mean by coefficients? I know you very well about the general term, right? So what is the general term of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so you can give 0. So this is a quadratic equation. So what's our coefficient, ma? This one, a, the b and c, right? So we have 3 coefficients. And what do you mean by zeros? When you solve this equation, you find 2 values, right? You find 2 values. These values are called zeros. Okay, so both are different. You should not confuse them. Yes, so we have 2 questions. The first question is to find the zeros and the second question is to verify the relationship. See, 7y square minus 11 by 3y minus 2 by 3 equal to 0. So we are going to find the value of y. So you will have 2 values, right? Yes. So now look at the denominator. All are different. So we want to make all of them equal, right students? So what is the LCM here? 1, 3 and 3. So I want to make this one also 3. So that I am multiplying 3 denominator and the numerator. So what do you get finally? Yes. So this is 21y square minus 11y by 2. So everyone has 3 in the denominator now. Okay students? Yes, this is the very first step. Okay, then what is the next step? Look at this. 21y square minus 11y minus 2. All of the denominators are equal. So you can write only one time. So what is the next step? 21y square minus 11y minus 2. 3 times 0. Okay, this is 1. So if you take cross multiplication, we get 0. So the quadratic equation 21y square minus 11y minus 2 equal to 0. This is a simplified equation. We didn't solve yet. So if you solve, you will have 2 solutions that is called as zeros. Okay ma? So can you find? Yes. So we are going to factorize this quadratic equation. How will you factorize? You are just multiplying. So the sum should be minus 42 and the middle term, the product is minus 11, right? So what is the best pair? Which gives this pair, right? So I am going to find. So I want to factorize this 42. 141s are and 2 times 21s are 42 and 3 times 1 3s are 3, 4 times, right? 3 times 42, sorry, 3 times 14 is equal to 42. See, this is also 42. This is also 42. So, then 4 table, no, 6 sevens are 42, right students? Yes, 6 sevens are 42. So, again I will get 7 6 are 42, 14 3s are 42, okay? So, there is no need of doing again. And if you subtract, we want 11. So, which pair gives? See, if you subtract, we get 11? No. Subtract this one 11? No. This one? Yes. 3 into 14. So, yeah. 3 and 14. Sorry, it's 3. Right. So, 3 and 14, when you multiply, it gives 42. And when you subtract, it gives 11. Okay. So, okay. We choose the perfect one. So, someone gets negative. Which one gets negative, ma'am? So, this is both are negative. So, if you give the larger number negative, I think you will get negative. Right? See, if you multiply, we get minus 42. And if you subtract both the numbers, I get minus 11. Right? See, this gives the answer. So, this is the perfect one. Okay. So, how do you write your final answer? 3 and negative 14. Write this 21y here. So, this is a very simple method. See, how will you do this? You can solve this, right? 1 3s are 3, 7 times. So, you can 7 table, you can cancel 2 times and 3 times. So, how will you write your final answer, students? See, 7y positive 1. This one, right? The denominator, what is the denominator? 3y negative 2. This is equal to 0. So, we have solved the equation. Okay. So, I didn't do that middle term, splitting the middle term method. I think this is a very easy, simpler method, right? Yeah. So, this is equal to 0, equal to 0. So, we are going to find two answers. This transpose minus 1. Okay. Here you can transpose negative 2 will go that side. It will become positive. Okay. So, what is the next step? Y is equal to negative 1 divided by 7. The next one here, y is equal to 2 by 3. So, we have two zeros, right? These are the zeros. Minus 1 by 7 and 2 by 3. So, we have factorized and we find the zeros. Okay, students, these are the zeros. So, how many zeros you have? Two zeros. Why? Because the given equation is a quadratic one. Okay, so it is a quadratic polynomial. So, we have two answers. Okay, students, yeah. So, what is the next step? We have to verify the relationship, right? Okay. So, what is our equation? 7y square minus 11 by 3 y minus 2 by 3 equal to 0. This is a question, right, students? Yeah. So, we want to find the coefficients. So, what is the coefficient? First one, this one. It is ax square, so a plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, what is your b? This one. Okay, you have to take this sign also. And this one is a 0. See, how will you write this? A is equal to 7 and b is equal to negative 11 by 3. And what is your c? It is negative 2 by 3. Okay. So, how much you have practiced this question? Right. It's a very simple one, but takes lot of calculations. Okay. Yeah. So, these are the coefficients. Okay. So, we find the zeros and the coefficients. Do you understand this problem? See, we have factorized. We find the zeros here and we have find the coefficients from the given equation. Right. Yeah. So, now I am going to verify. Right. Yes. How will you verify, students? I am going to find sum and product of the zeros. Okay. So, we have a formula, right? Zeros. You can take sum of zeros. Okay. What is the formula for sum of zeros? This is a very important, that is negative b by a. And what is the product of zeros? Okay, what is product of zeros? Yes, that is c by a. You should not forget. See kids, we have done the problem at least almost more than 5 minutes. But we didn't use any formula, right? But this is the only formula we are using here, right? Yeah, sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a and product of zeros, that is equal to c by a. Okay, shall we substitute? Yeah. So, I'm going to find sum minus negative. What is your b and what is your a in the question? See, what is your b? This one is your b. So I have to write minus 11 by 3. Right? Then what is our a? It is 7. Okay. So negative into negative it is positive. 11 by 3 by 7. So what is the next step? Write this numerator as it is. This is 7 by 1. Just take reciprocal. 1 by 7. So just multiply. 11 by 21. This is sum. Next, product. See, what is the formula for product? C by A, right? So what is the C? Look at the question. We have write the C. Yeah, it is negative 2 by 3. Yes. So you can write C, that is negative 2 by 3 by 7. So the numerator is a fraction. Write as it is. Then 7 by 1. Just take the reciprocal 1 by 7. And when you multiply, negative 2 by 20. Okay, students, see, sum and product I find from the coefficients. Now, okay, we have 2 zeros, right? So, I am going to find sum of zeros. What is the sum of zeros? See, sum of zeros, we find the zeros. That is negative 1 by 7 plus 2 by 3. I am adding, students. Why you are adding? We are going to find whether it is equal or not. That is verification, right? So we have find the coefficients, okay, sum, and now adding the zeros. What do you get? See, the denominators both are different. So I want to get the denominator should be equal. So the LCM is 3, right? So I am multiplying 3 here, and here we have to multiply by 7 so that we can equal. So 1 3s are 3, negative 3 by 21 plus 2 7s are 14 by 21. This is get negative, right? So subtract, then you get 11, positive 11 by 21. Okay, then what is the product? Yes, product of the zeros. See, I find that, what is that? Minus 1 by 7 is the 1 0. The next 0, it is 2 by 3. So, when you multiply, 1 2s are 2, negative 2 by 21. Okay. So, I find sum and product from two things. One thing from the coefficients by using the formula, and I just add directly the zeros and the product. See, kids, listen. This one is equal sum and this one is equal. So, both are equal, right? And product and this one is a product. Both are equal, right? Yes. So, from the coefficients and from the zeros, all are equal. Hence, the relationship between zeros and coefficients are verified. Okay, students, such a simple problem, very simple, but the calculation is not simple, right? It's very simple, but you have to be very careful. Okay, students, so you will have a lot of mistakes, but you want to avoid mistake, right? So in that time, you have to practice a lot. Okay, so in your textbook, you have lot of problems like this, right? If you practiced, okay, at least you have to do daily 5 days a problem from this lesson. So then this problem will be very simple. Do you understand the problem? Okay, so in factorization, when it comes to factorization, I use this method, not splitting the middle term method, because I felt this is the simplest one. You can do for every problem, right? So the same one. So you watch again this video, okay? This factorization is very simple, okay? So I hope you understand the problem, right? Thank you, students.